The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They'll move the tight end. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Second down coming up. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Bush. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Bush. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Tight end now in motion. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the snap, it's Bush. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Bush. And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap, it's Bush. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bush. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Bush.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the snap, it's Jordan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Bush. Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. Got the first down. Looking for more. Touchdown, Tennessee! He shed tackles like a snake, getting rid of his skin.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Sparks. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. The Seminoles in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He's going to fire deep. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. With the catch, it's Johnson. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome.
Turning it on. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a one.
And I don't think he broke the plane. The quarterback just tried to sneak it in. Power on power, and the defense won it again. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further. And the Volunteers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Spartans. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Back to pass, it's Simpson. That's reeled in, it's Johnson. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Shoots it to the left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Noles! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Crosses the 45. Hits the accelerator to the right. Inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteer! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. This quarterback part of their running game. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Knowles are in the hurry-up. Now on the move.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power.
He's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. On the move.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Jordan. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Fourth down and 12 is four-down territory for this offense. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, he's got some space. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
What a big stop for this defense. In the second half, around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
To the air, it's Simpson. Lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown Seminoles. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Bush. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Bush. Across the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Snap to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown ball!
Hey, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They took it 68 yards on that drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Rucker. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Bush. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Off play action on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw at Simpson. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Buying some time. Touchdown, no! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That is how you end a football game. game. Closing seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Got the first down and more. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Finds a little space. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job. Outflanked with the Wildcat. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensive?